Hey everyone, Token Dave over here. I'm dorky token black guy who's just trying to get by. Now welcome back to another ADHD Rant. Here I talk about multiple topics within entertainment or fandom culture news for a short period of time. Okay? So a couple of months ago, like 2 months ago, I basically posted a video about my feelings on the rumor of Jessica Chastain being the first official cast member for It Chapter 2 playing adult Beverly. Well, that has been confirmed. So, yeah, Jessica Chastain is basically definitely in It Chapter 2. Piggybacking off of that, we've heard rumors that, James McAvoy and Bill Hader are in final discussions to basically play Bill and Richie in Chapter 2 as well. So if it's anything like Jessica Chastain's rumor, we could pretty much expect them all three to be definitely casted within It Chapter 2, which are the adult version of the Losers Club, which, to be honest, is pretty awesome. I'm glad that Bill Hader is actually getting his footing a little bit more so, because, I remember him on SNL, and I thought he was awesome, but then he just died out, and then basically I seen his, I forgot the name of it, but I actually saw his new series that's out, where he plays a hitman that's trying to be an actor, and it's actually pretty funny. There's some hilarious dark humor elements, that basically are in league with, things that you would see in a Quentin Tarantino movie. In addition, James McAvoy, this guy needs to be a movie star, and this guy needs an Academy Award, because he has shown such range. He has been in so many fan-related movies related to fandom, with that being with X-Men, Wanted, and now he's in It, and he did an amazing performance in Split. The guy needs an Academy Award. He needs to be considered a movie star right now. Seriously. And it's very interesting that Bill, the child Bill, was really tall, and James McAvoy seems to be thus far the shorter person out of everybody else. So that's pretty interesting. All right. In additional news, we got the casting announcement for the new Terminator movie that's coming out next year. Because apparently there's a brand new Terminator, and this Terminator is actually played by the same dude that played Ghost Rider in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Now, I can't really give an opinion on this because I have not watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. With the exception of probably the first 3 episodes, and really didn't really like it that much. But everyone say, yo, Dave, you really gotta see Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And I'm like, I lost interest. It's kind of late. Once the series ends, I'll binge and everything, because that's how I do, So with relation to basically, someone from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., in the MCU right now, it has been announced that pretty much Black Panther has surpassed Titanic as the 3rd highest grossing domestic movie of all time thus far, which is freaking awesome. I'm surprised at how well Black Panther was. I have my adaptation issues and I have issues with the fight choreography. But other than that, I'm so glad that this movie is actually resonating very well with general audiences, And what's surprising is also that the Blu-ray and streaming is coming out next month. In May 8th, it's available for streaming, and May 15th, it's available for Blu-ray release, which is freaking awesome. But I was like, isn't this kind of early? This is kind of early. And then a YouTuber actually reminded me, the movie's still out in the movie theaters. People are still going to see it. But the thing is, the movie came out back in early February. I'm like, oh yeah, it did. It's still going strong. It's not number 1 anymore, but it's still in theaters and it's still breaking in money. So, I mean, hey, big ups to T'Challa, Speaking of which, comic-related stuff, we'll go from Marvel to DC, where it was announced that Nicolas Cage wants to play the Joker. Okay, so I forgot how long ago it was when people were saying Michael Bay was approached to direct Lobo. And to be honest, as much as I don't like Michael Bay, I have to say that that's a smart choice because Lobo, from what I was reading, Lobo, it's like, over the top, over like high testosterone, freaking like chicks looking like, 80s 80s Playboy bunnies and 80s models and everything, and like 80s and 90s porn stars and all, metal, what you call it, motorcycle, like it was like over the top bombast and low common denominator stuff, and I'm like, I could see it. I could understand why people would be pissed off about it, but I could see it happening, and I can see the same for Nicolas Cage playing the Joker. Now, one thing is, like, if I ever became an actor, I tried a long time ago, didn't work, but I was a huge comic book fan. I am a huge comic book fan. Well, I can't say I am because, like, my knowledge of comics goes from basically stuff from the 60s all the way up to the mid-90s, predominantly, so I haven't been able to keep up as of late. But, Nicolas Cage was one of those first few people that was a high-profile celebrity that said, hey, I'm a huge comic book fan. And you know what? Even though you're a comic book fan, sometimes you're not good for a role, but have you guys seen Nicolas Cage's movies? Have you seen how his face looks sometimes? He could pull off the Joker. Now, I don't think it will be as good as Jack Nicholson or Heath Ledger, but, Nicolas Cage could do it, He just gotta... Just let Nicolas Cage be himself, because, if he just goes like, how he was with Cass, as he played Castor Troy, or how, like, I forgot that one movie that's a remake from that awesome Christopher Lee movie. He was like, no, the bees, no! Come on, like, Nick Cage, he could be the Joker. I could see it, And if they did decide to have Nicolas Cage play the Joker in something, yeah, I'd be cool with it. I'd be D, But that's not the only DC news that dropped, because earlier this week we got our first set photo of basically the Titans, how they look, particularly Beast Boy, Raven, and Starfire. And yeah, it don't look good. It don't look good at all. We can all agree that basically Raven and Starfire don't look good. I for one say the way they had the costume for Beast Boy looks fine. He just needs his green skin, but even if he didn't have his green skin, I'm cool with that. But goddamn, Starfire looks terrible. Across the board, Starfire looks terrible. But some of these comments about how Starfire is looking, I'm like, I can get the whole prostitute angle. She does look like a prostitute in there. I'm not going to lie. But there are some freaking flat-out racist comments and everything. People saying, oh, why is Starfire black and everything? Or, oh, like freaking... Like someone actually said, oh, basically, ever since the whole Black Panther, we got the SJWs, like, basically race-bending the characters. To which I'm like, where were you people complaining about Starfire being black when a Caucasian person was casted to play the Ancient One? Where were you people when you heard the SJWs complaining about having an Asian play Danny Rand? Where were you people complaining about, basically, Scarlett Johansson playing someone of Japanese descent in Ghost in the Shell, Now, there were people that made these complaints and everything. There were, like, those crazed social justice warriors people. Yeah, those people were insane. But the same people complaining that why did you have to cast Starfire as a black female, these are not the same people complaining about those issues. So to which I say, where were your complaints right there? And flat out, like, you know, me growing up as a fanboy, especially a comic book fanboy, I never expected to see fellow comic book fans be like, you know, flat out racist like this and everything. But everything with Ghostbusters and people complaining about, you know, politics being injected in comic books, I'm like, wow, you people really, really are pathetic. I mean, y'all make us other fanboys look really bad. So, yeah, we agree. Starfire looks bad, but, you know, a lot of the racist elements about saying, like, you know, why is she black? Why is she black? Why is she black? Starfire's a goddamn alien. She's not white. She's not black. She's not blue. She's freaking orange. All right? So, seriously. But yeah, that's my take on anything. Do you all agree? Do you all disagree? Do you all have any other comments that you want to state? Please, drop them in the comment section below. Give me a like. Follow me on Facebook at Token Dave or on Twitter at Token Dave 80. Subscribe, ring that bell so you know when a new video loads, and spread this video out. But until then, this has been Token Dave, Dorky Black Guy who's just trying to get by, and I'll catch all of you later.